My people, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people. What's up, James? He was the first one here. So clearly James missed me the most. Yeah. James missed me the most throughout my hiatus. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be back, yo. We're back, we're back. New styles. Oh my god. Excuse me. Excited birds. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. We live, baby. We live. Oh my gosh. Acid reflux. Acid reflux. What's up, Shay? I peep you with your new keyboard. Okay, fancy things, girly things. What's up, girl? So glad to see you. So glad to see everybody. Oh my gosh, and we haven't even gotten into the show, but I'm excited. I'm excited. At the, I'll give it 10. I'll give it 10 at the 10-minute mark. We're gonna go ahead and make my coffee, and it's an Italian coffee because we're going to be cracking an egg in it. I know it sounds crazy, but the women, not the girlies, the women on TikTok are saying that it's good. I say women instead of girls because they're the ones that have been alive a little bit longer than us, so they have a little bit more experience with life. So I'm gonna believe them a little bit more. So it's not the girlies, it's the women. The women are saying that the Italian coffee is eating it up. And then maybe later this week we'll try Vietnamese again. And just to verify, y'all, we are doing Harley Quinn cosplay, not today. Because believe it or not, we are having a wardrobe malfunction. I had to order a whole new suit because there was an issue with my last one, and because I ordered a whole new suit. Hold up, y'all. Make sure we liking and subscribing. Make sure we liking and subscribing. This don't make no goddamn sense. 23 people, but 3 likes. The math ain't mathing. 6, 7, bitch. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. Let's get them likes up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I gotta get back situated. 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 Let's get to 4K subs. Yes! Faust, I missed you, man. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're here. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you. Make sure y'all liking the subbing, y'all. Make sure y'all liking the subbing. And I'm glad that y'all are back immediately after my hiatus. And you know, y'all didn't hit a Uno reverse. Well, bitch, since you gonna go missing, I'm gonna go missing. But your girl very much needed that break. I was feeling very burnt out. I was feeling uncreative. I was feeling lost at sea. I know where I was going. When you liked it, clearly we got some people that can't speak motherfucking English or they don't understand body language. Either way, you don't understand. You're not understanding that them 16 views need to also equate to 16 likes. Are we understanding? I know I ain't been gone that long. That y'all done forgot the way of the world. We done forgot the way that we do things around this bitch. What we talking about? But yes, as I was saying, had a little wardrobe malfunction with the Harley Quinn fit, so we're getting that situated. My new one is coming in today, so we're going to do that on Friday. My big plan was obviously, as y'all know, I was going to wear it originally at the end of March, but your girl kind of got bit by the gloomy bug. And I just wasn't in the mood to create or anything, so I for sure was not in the mood to be a Harley Quinn bitch. Like, what are we talking about? But fortunately, I'm out of that slump. 1, 2, got a new Harley Quinn fit. It's coming later today, and I do think that Friday is gonna be a little bit more better because even though I was joking about it and how I've been gone too long and y'all done forgot the way about things, I want to make sure that's not the case for me. I want to make sure I give y'all the best Harley Quinn live, the most rambunctious energy that Alexa Luthor could come with, and to do so, I want to get myself back into the act of things, you know? I've never had chicken biryani, so I can't tell you, sir. I can't tell you. And thank you for understanding, Win. Make sure y'all liking and subbing. Make sure y'all liking and subbing. It's rude to stare. It's rude to just come up in somebody's house and stare. I'm just saying, like, what exactly are you staring at? I don't get it. Make sure we're liking this. Make sure we liking this up, y'all. Oh my gosh. We back in this bitch. And y'all peep. I'm trying new styles. I'm getting back adventurous with the locks. No, I low-key stopped because it was very time consuming in the morning, and sometimes a bitch just want to get on here and get the show done. But gotta get, Glam Squad on it. So I told Glam Squad, aka myself, because this is a one-woman show. Make sure we're liking and subscribing, y'all. Let's get to 10 likes in the first 10 minutes. Y'all know that's what I love to see. That's what I love to see. That also shows me that we're gonna have an amazing live. So do that. Do that there. How you do that there? I'm asking little mama how you do that there. Do that there. Do that there. I'm asking little mama how you do that there. Do that there. Do that there. I'm asking little mama how you do that there. Eagles or Chiefs? Eagles. I'm gonna go with the one that has the fully black quarterback. Bars. Loki matched. Rhymed. Fuck wrong with me. Oh, had to crack them toes. Crack them toes, crack them toes, crack them toes for them hoes. Crack them toes, crack them toes, crack them toes. Crack them toes, crack them toes, crack them toes, crack them toes. Why you like the Eagles? Let's talk football, y'all. Let's go into the Alexa sports section, which really ain't much. I don't really. Actually, no. The Houston Comets were getting our team back, bitch. I'm geeked. Not only are my girls still the most decorated WNBA team of all time, winning 4 motherfucking championships, are we understanding? I actually got to see them before they were dismantled. My parents took me when I was a good old 4 years old. I believe it was actually their last game too. Amazing. And now they get to come back, so I really get to sit over here and show my children the Comets. They're going to know the female basketball team. It low-key feels kismet because y'all know I was a basketball player growing up. Not voluntarily. My mom went to college for basketball and, assured that that was going to be the route that I did as well, apparently. So it really just feels like a full circle moment. Like, wow, I feel maybe if y'all existed when I was going through my adolescent basketball years and I did not want to do it, maybe if I would have seen some fellow black women in my city and kind of had areas to go to and everything. I don't know. I feel like I'm making an excuse. There's no part of me that would have enjoyed basketball. I'm just enjoying and supporting bad bitches. So I'm mainly just excited that we have the Comets that are coming back to Houston. And this means more exposure of Houston in itself. But to be fair, we don't need no more because everybody and their motherfucking mama coming down here for spring break. OGs. Win. Faust. Shay, what's up with the conversation? Where y'all at? Did y'all leave? Fuck is this? I did not. Do y'all want me to go back into hiatus? Because that's also what the hiatus was for. Do I look like I'm from motherfucking Mississippi, bitch? Anyways, the hiatus was for y'all so y'all can learn to appreciate me. Because I can literally go back. I be telling y'all niggas, I can talk to myself all the time. And trust, I was doing a lot of talking to myself this weekend. So, what's up? Welcome in all my newbies. Make sure y'all liking and subbing. I would love to get to know you more, but make sure you like and sub first. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna end this motherfucking live. You niggas keep playing with me and I'm gonna start a whole new one and ain't nobody gonna be able to talk in that motherfucker. Nope. Because that's what we not gonna do. Appreciate y'all, and we at the 10 likes. That's what I love to see. Make sure y'all liking and subbing, y'all. Appreciate all the support. And because we are at the 10-minute mark, we hit 10 likes. Thanks to y'all. We are now going to do what I've been excited for this whole weekend, which is this Italian coffee. Let me get the name for it because I like the Ziccabroni or Ziccabroni or whatever the thing it was called. I'm not fully sure. Egg in coffee Italian. Let's see what the name is. Cafe con los ojos. I know I'm not saying that shit right. Pronounce the shit, nigga. Like, it's just gonna show me some Italian words like I know how to pronounce that. Like, what are we talking about? Coffee con y huevo. Coffee con y huevo? Y ovo? Do the Italians gotta pronounce egg differently than in Spanish, yeah?
Look at how to pronounce better some of the most mispronounced words in the world, like this other curious word, but how do you say what you're looking for?
Croissant?
Today?
Nigga, pronounce huevo. 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 Damn it, why is it not playing? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. I'm not understanding why I'm seeing so many comments from randoms. I understand on that point because, you know, I haven't made this a subscriber-only chat today. I'm not understanding why I'm not seeing y'all talk to me. I don't get it. For people that claim y'all miss me, you're sure not doing a lot of discussion. Like it's April Fools, April Fools. And have y'all been voting? Because I want to see if we should do some pranks today. Some prank calls. What the fuck? Okay, so did the nigga get copywritten in the middle of the fucking video?
Another curious word, but how do you say what you're looking for today?
Well, you better go catch it, nigga. Yeah. I low-key want to prank call the Pizza Hut that be pissing me off. They deserve it. Can't stand them fuck ass workers. They don't ever want to do any job correct. Oh my God, nigga, how do you pronounce it?
Videos on how to pronounce more confusing.
That actually really just irritated the fuck out of me.
How to say egg in Italian? Uovo.
Uovo. Cafe con uovo. We're about to make some cafe con uovo. Okay? Everybody say it with me in the chat. Cafe con huevo. Try to order 6 supreme pizzas. I could also try my voice acting as well. Hi. 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 Hi, this is Forrester. Hi, this is Janice. I was calling to place an order for pickup. Hi, this is Janice. I was calling to place an order for pickup. Hi, this is Janice. I called to place. Hi, this is Janice. I've called to place an order for pickup. I'm trying to see which one sounds like more natural. Try to order 6 supreme pizzas, then cancel after 10 minutes. I used to work at a pizza place, and supreme are the worst to make besides specialty. I could assume so. They got the motherfucking bell pepper, the mushroom, the olive, the pepperoni, the sauce. They probably not even gonna tell me I can. They fake asses. But I don't know why low-key I scared. Like, prank calling as an adult is different. What if the niggas try to track me down? Y'all make sure y'all liking it something. Extra pineapple. Extra pineapple. What was like the most requested pizza you saw when you were at a pizza place? Also, I used to work at a pizza place too called Malawi's Pizza. And every purchase that people made at the pizzas was 10% was given to the children in Malawi. So, make sure y'all liking and subbing. Thank you for being here. We about to make coffee con whoever. Pepperoni makes sense. Not double pepperoni. W's in the chat from my boy Anthony that came through and blessed the life. Hey. Why won't let me reply? Oh my gosh, Anthony. Thank you so much. W's in the chat, like and sub for the Anthony appreciation, personally. Thank you, Anthony! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Anthony, have you missed me, man? I'd say that shows that you missed me. I ain't gonna lie. Who the fuck is this weird ass nigga talking about some dance for us? We some money. Nigga, you must not know about Alexa Luthor Corporation. Fuck wrong with your bitch ass. Nigga, we talking, we chilling, we smoke over here. Don't nobody sit over here and motherfucking dance for you with your weird ass. Is that not your wife in the motherfucking picture with you? Oh my God, I pray to God y'all did not sign a prenup so she can leave your bitch ass and take everything, including your booty hairs. Are you serious? Dance for us, we'll give you more money. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Asking a random stranger to dance for you? Mind you, I didn't even ask you for no motherfucking money. I asked for a like and a subscription. But you're trying to, I don't know, assign me in a place where women are supposed to stay at, which is being promiscuous or shaking ass or entertaining men. I don't know what the fuck you think this channel is, but that's not it. You want to go see some booty? It's about 20,000 plus XXXXX sites for you to go look at with your weird ass. Y'all make sure to like and sub. Thank you. And W's in the chat for Anthony, which is what I was about to do before I was so rudely interrupted. Why won't let me reply? That shit's so weird. Thank you, honey bear. Like, finally somebody like peeped it. Lip combo. That's so specific. Thank you. Thank you. You want the combo? Because it's literally right in the next room. Swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. W. Anthony. Last, you came in on the best part of the show, honestly. People love when Alexa Luthor goes off. They like when I act like I ass. It's crazy. Pepperoni also sucks to put on pizza because of how much you got to spread it. Some places want employees to place and count each piece. That was never the shit they was on in Malawi's. But to be fair, I fucking hated working in Malawi's. First of all, any place that does not give me a free meal, period, and it's a restaurant, talking about some, oh yeah, you're going to get an employee discount. Employee discount? My nigga, if I'm working 8 hours, this meal is free. Fuck are you? What are you on? Are you slow? Were you born in a cave? Like a Murphy brood? Like, what the fuck? How long have I had locks? They're locks, not dreads. 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. 5 long years with me and my loves. But how was my day going before that happened? Amazing. This is my first live. First of all, y'all, let's get a W in the chat for first live. And let me rephrase that. W's in the chat because we made it to the first of the month. Yeah. It's the first of the month. We having a celebration, let us stay fly. Hey, we having a celebration, let us stay fly. Hey, we having a celebration, let us stay fly. Hey. Okay, but I'm very happy. First live of the month. First live in the last 4 days. Your girl went on a hiatus, but I am back, bitch. Back at it like a crack addict. You niggas know that you missed me, you know? Make sure y'all like and sub. Thank you. My name is Alexa Luthor. Call me anything other than that, you will get blocked. So because of that, you're getting timed out. Because I don't know who the fuck goes up to somebody and just calls them baby unless you're a 60-year-old woman from the South. And I guarantee a nigga with the name Jesse is not no 60-year-old woman from the South. All right. I'm going to use my employee discount of 50% off. I'm going to make the pizza and take the free house. Hello! Why I didn't think about that? Because I was like 17 at the time. Yeah, that seems the best thing to do at that moment. Best thing to do at that moment. Simply encourage other discounts. Oh God, let me tell you about the store. Well, low key, I overstepped the free discounts. I got a Smoothie King, but at Smoothie King we got a free 20-ounce smoothie. Now, I've told the story multiple times, so I'm just gonna get to the big nitty gritty meaty potatoes of the pot roast. Okay, your girl was giving away free smoothies. I ended up getting caught, got fired. It wasn't just me; it was other coworkers as well that were, in the scheme, the Smoothie Gate scheme. And so when it came to employee discounts, I was taking more than a 5-finger, baby. I was doing 10 fingers, all 10 toes. I was giving free smoothies to people in my neighborhood from my high school. Niggas just come and give me 25 cents for the cup, and I give them whatever smoothie they wanted. Because in my head, I'm not getting paid for making the smoothies. I'm getting paid for working. And I was a good worker too. It was my first job. I love Smoothie King. I still go there to this day. Real, real good. So I agree with you, Lives. 100% companies don't realize they simply encourage other discounts. Like fair. But it's like the one time I did have a nice discount, I abused that bitch. Oh my. It makes no sense why I did that. It was just pure teenage. You give a teenager an inch, we go to the moon, bitch. Speaking of, y'all know we in the moon right now? America is we going to the moon later today at 6:00. Artemis, the voyage, Artemis 2. I said, okay, humans. And then you got that one nigga up there. Nigga pissed me off. But on this voyage, you have one woman. So it's the first woman to go on a moon voyage and the first black man to go on a moon voyage as well. So they interviewing the crew about it. The black man gonna say, we're gonna get into a point in history where it's no longer, woman history, black history, it's human history. Nigga, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up, nigga. We ain't gonna get to that route if you're not trying to sit over here and understand the small areas matter first. It matters that you were the first black man on the moon voyage. It matters that she is the first woman on the moon voyage. Talking about we're gonna get to the point in history where it's just human history and it's not black or it's not woman. Are you not black? Is she not a woman? I cannot stand dense as Americans. Like, oh my gosh. I can't stand when we talk like we're not from America. There you go. I cannot stand when Americans talk like we're not from America. We was born on race. We were born on the idea of race. We are not from Africa where we're colored. We're not from the UK where everybody in a motherfucking mama is mixed with something. Or your distinction is strictly by your ethnicity. Literally. Up in the UK, it's understood. Oh no, you're either Nigerian or you are Punjabi. Hope I said that correctly. Hope I ain't finna nobody Punjabi in a lobby. Okay? But I hate when Americans talk like we're not American. Our nation is built on race. Race was literally created, I believe, if not by us, by the forefathers who made America. So I shit like that. And then my last point on some joking shit. My nigga, maybe if you successfully do this moon voyage correctly, we will get to that point in human history. Because you're going to find an alien, so we no longer give a fuck about who gives a fuck about races when an alien is coming to get us? Just saying. This is before all my coffee, mind you. Let me hurry up, y'all. Let me hurry up. Make sure y'all liking and subbing if you haven't. Make sure y'all liking and subbing what you haven't. What did I do while I was gone? Everybody wanted to know what Alexa Luthor did while she was gone. I guess you'll never know. Because I ain't leaving no more. I'm just kidding. I'll probably tell y'all in a minute. In a minute. Okay, so y'all, I was told that we crack the egg, but I need the yolk. Yolk only goes inside the cup. So I'm horrible at cracking eggs. My secret, y'all have found it out. Be your secret. Be your secret. It's so funny to me when people who I've never met before on this live or in life be like, oh my God, I'm leaving. I really don't give a fuck. Choke. Thanks. Nigga, you contribute nothing to the live. Please. Ugh. And your secret. Okay, so we're gonna try this, y'all. We're gonna try this. Two colors that would look good together. Black and purple. Black and red. Black and gold. Purple and gold. Make sure y'all like them live. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm already fucking up. I'm so bad at cracking eggs, y'all. Oh my God. So I just need the yolk. The yolk is all that we need. We're going to carefully do this. I cracked my eggs with 3 fingers, Waffle House for 3 years. Okay, so you're just the Optimus Prime of fast food retail, huh? Huh? That's what you want me to understand? Okay, I believe I have just the yolk. Nope, because I still see some membrane leaking. I believe this is just the yolk now, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. And now we're going to whip it. Whip it, baby. Whip it right. Whip it, baby. Make sure y'all like the live. Thank you. Wash them hands. Okay. Whip it, baby. Whip it all night. Come on, whip. Come on, whip. There's no time. There is no time to lose, yeah. And you're the one I choose. I only want to be with you. You're the one for me. Can't you see that I won't waste your time. Something divine in you. Ooh. All right, y'all, we're going to hurry this up. Baby, hold up, baby, hold up. Okay, so I'm actually low-key scared because, to be honest with y'all, the idea of there being a raw egg in my coffee is kind of fucking crazy and it's tripping me out. But, you know, I told myself I was going to be more adventurous this year. I was going to travel a little bit more this year. And so, you know, I feel like, you know, what's the best way to travel if not with the tongue? I don't know what I meant by that. But hey, what's up, meditation? All my loves are here. All my loves are here. Appreciate you, Steve. Appreciate you. First time viewer, first time gifter too. You're accomplishing a lot today, man. You're accomplishing a lot today. Call you Usain Bolt. Yes, I'm making Italian coffee. We are making coffee con huevo. It is what the Italians like, and so now I'm going to whip it. They say it tastes really, really good. I have to do a big heaping of sugar. Okay? Hold up, let me answer y'all. I've been in the industry since I was 18. Ooh. Would I be your friend even if I'm white? I don't know. It depends on the type of white person you are. Depends. I used to be scared of cooking because the joke, don't burn the place down. Now after working, I know to burn the place down, you need to be on some hard substances. Honestly, low key, I don't think I've ever seen, no, that would have been a straight lie, because I have seen a kitchen fire, and it was because the toaster in my kitchen when I was younger caught on fire. Because my dad left all the residual shit up in there. No, my parents are not on drugs. I'm just saying, because like we're talking about kitchen fires and shit. Don't even be motherfucking funny. But he left all the residual like toast dirt and everything. Also, y'all, this is a sign. Go clean your toasters if you haven't. Wait, can y'all even see the toast? Go clean your toasters if you haven't. And that motherfucker caught fire. And it was right underneath the cabinet like it is now. One of the reasons why my mom does not keep them in the cabinet. This is not my parents' house. I'm at my boyfriend's mother's house, my in-law. But she does not like to have the toaster under the counter now because she like just remembers that moment. Especially because we owned our house at that time too. And so she was really scared they were about to lose an investment, baby. I'm about to lose that investment, baby. What is this weirdo talking about? Dark or light purple? Because I'm making you a bracelet that I will wear. You're making me a bracelet that you're gonna wear? Did I give you permission to wear my bracelet, bitch? Honey bear, what the fuck? But because you're doing black and purple, I say do dark purple. So it's a nice, cohesive thing. My AirPods are at 4%. Damn. I live in Kansas City. Extra damn. And we're having a you fuck the yogurt down. You're having a yogurt fucking party? What does that mean? I'm confused. I'm confused. To catch fire is fine. The hard substances prevent you from responding appropriately. That you see a motherfucking fire and it's just okay. But table 5 still need they burger. And so they just keep cooking it. I don't know. I'm sorry, that was my sister. She kept messing with my phone. Don't blame your sister. I've been in that position before. I done said some lame shit. And now I'm going to sit over here and tell the creator, no, it wasn't me. Baby, if it was you, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know what that means. Make sure y'all like and sub. All right, I'm supposed to be doing this coffee, y'all. Y'all always be distracting me. All right, so I was told a big heaping of sugar. We'll do a little bit more to be extra safe. And now we're going to whip this bitch. I'm going to do a fork so I can get a more precise whip. And they just said whip this bitch. Want to know what's really lame? What? Oh my God, it's like, this was not how it looked in other people's videos, but I'm still going to keep the faith. I'm going to keep the faith. They said whip it for like 5 minutes. I'm sorry, if I could send it to you, I would. You can, though, like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I would actually chug some yogurt. If it's silk, vanilla, almond yogurt, I understand. You think nuggets are lame? I'll fuck up a Chick-fil-A nugget quick, my nigga. Nuggets, people without... Was that an amputee paraplegic joke? Alexa Luthor don't like that. Maybe Harley Quinn on Friday. Also, to my newbies, I will be Harley Quinn on Friday, so make sure you're here. Come on, whip. Come on, whip. Lame means without functioning limbs. I'm going to confirm this. I usually have my laptop in front of me, but we're in the kitchen right now, so a person with one arm is considered lame medically. Oh my God. 6, we have too many people that like to play with fire and they trickle on the lower ends of society up in here. You may want to stop this. Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's starting to look good. It looks like an icing. I really don't know how long I'm supposed to whip it for. I also need to get my heavy whipping cream out. Because I was told we need to have milk in there. So I'm going to do my heavy whipping cream and my cinnamon. My cinnamon. Cinnamon. This really is just crazy. I cannot believe this. And I thought you were making a joke. Trying to be like really offensive. That was going to be a real offensive ass joke too. Like, I mean 2000s offensive. Talking about somebody who's handicapped is lame. What? Now, I don't know if she was just being generous, joking, but the creator said to whip this for like 5 minutes. Does it have to be 5 minutes? And I'll probably have finally be able to tell my dad the Italians taught me something. My dad liked Italian like gangster movies, and I'm not a fan, so I feel like he'll laugh at that. He'll chuckle. He'll have a little chuckle. Honey Bear, why you over here then, sweetie? We have 8. We're having how much sugar do you put in your coffee? I didn't understand the first half, but I did 2 big heapings. So I'm gonna say that was at least like maybe like 3-4 sugar cubes. What's up, Rashawn? I'm glad you're here today, man. I'm back at it, 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 back at it. This looks nice. I can very much understand why I was told to whip it for as long, because the consistency and the color is changing the longer I do it. So it seems to be a preference thing. So I'm gonna whip it a little bit more, just so I can say I kind of did it to the recipe. It was long enough. And then we're gonna put that coffee up in here. Or actually, what would you consider a child and a teen? Anything that's under the age of 21 years old. That's a child and a teen. Hey, y'all gonna set that 40. We at that 40. We almost at that 40. We also at that 40. We almost at that 40. Because, like, I'm gonna tell you, 15-year-old Alexa and 24-year-old Alexa are 2 different, very different people. Hey, y'all, we at 40. We're gonna get a bubble party. It's gonna be a bubble party, man. All right, so with that, we've hit 40. This is how it looks, y'all. This is the sugar and the egg yolk. This is the base for this very new coffee I'm trying. Sensitive people are boring. I appreciate more creative and experimental ideas rather than common sense. Yes. Are you calling me sensitive because I thought you were making fun of handicapped people? If so, I'll be a sensitive bitch all day long. But, yeah. Okay. Be mine, be mine, be my little baby. Be mine, be my little baby. Oh, sweet darling, be my little baby. Oh, be my little baby. Oh, be my little baby. Be my little baby. Be my little baby. Be my baby. Be my baby. Clearly, I woke up on the right side of the bed today. I feel like Arthur Morgan, when I press greet to every single NPC in Red Dead. Greet instead of antagonize. That's how I feel right now. I'm happy. Be my little baby. Okay. All right, y'all. The moment has come. I have my coffee pot set up over here. If I just move, y'all. People who only think a word has one definition of sensitive. I wouldn't say sensitive. I would say the more plausible term would just be naive. You can't, really say I'm sensitive because I did not want you to make fun of amputees or paraplegic people when that's in fact what you were doing. Well, you were making fun of them, but you were making a play on the fact that lame is it's defined by more than two things, I'm sure. But the general definition of lame is something being uncool, not the first to be picked, it's not liked, it's not acceptable, really. So when you say, like, nigga, don't piss me off, when you say you want to know what's really lame, people with no arms and no legs, and then you give your further definition. Oh, well, lame is actually, I made a statement that is commonly misunderstood. Nigga, you made a statement so you can be misunderstood. Why didn't you say, you know what the real definition of lame is? It's actually amputee, but people like to misuse it. All because you wanted to have a motherfucking moment so you can go on a rant, an unprovoked rant about sensitive people. Nigga, what the fuck are you on? We was cool, but now I'm annoyed. And that's the real word, the real definition, the real usage of annoyed. That's what you've done with me, nigga. You know what nigga means? Oh, nigga, it may be April Fool's, but I am not fooling with you. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Be mine, be mine. Thank you, Shay. You know, my man got this for a sponsorship that he did. The person you was gonna prank would have been annoyed. Yeah. You're a hypocrite. Aren't we all? And you're looking for a moment. You found it, now you can leave. Or do you want me to have to do the rude thing? And block you. You're no longer welcome over here. Thank you for your services. Be my little baby. I'm actually so excited for this, y'all. Oh my gosh. Because it looks so sweet. It looks like an icing. Ah! Like, it don't look like a buttercream icing. It kind of looks like, ooh, icing that you would kind of see on top of a Twinkie. A little bit. Like it's real draped. Like I like that. Be my little baby. Be my... I know I did not let a white person, out of all people, stress me out. That's worth a laugh. Oh, you like getting this removed from dysfunctional circles as much as I love blocking white people from black spaces. Get your cracker ass from away from here, bitch. God. He's gone, and we'll never have to deal with that nonsense again. It makes sense. Fucking Jesse McCarthy reject. I ain't got time for this shit. Be my little baby. Dang, I was gonna say it's taking a little minute. But I forgot I got my OG pot going. I've gotten used to the regular Keurig and how it gives it up, so I should have kept this spinning. Shoot, if I knew it was gonna take this long. What are we talking about? My gosh. Y'all. There's so many things we have to discuss. My Lord. So many things. So many things. Oh, wait, no. I want a full block. Thank you. I low-key feel like I should keep whipping it because I don't want it to get stuck. But I did see in the videos, once the espresso goes in there, we mix it some more. So, we're good for now. Be my little baby. And then, y'all, I really want to start putting myself out there creatively again, doing my content again. So when it comes to the gaming, I do plan to get back into doing it on live. I feel like I have this abusive will they won't they relationship with gaming on live. And I'm just gonna go forth and I'm gonna say I'm the motherfucking boss. Okay? I run shit here. You just live here. That's how I'm having to talk to the gaming videos now, because I don't want to keep getting into my head about it and keep saying, well, barely any of my OG supporters come through to watch it, and not really a lot of people even give me the attention and all the appreciation I want on it. But I don't do this for you. I don't get on here for y'all. I get on here for me. I get on here to provide myself with purpose. I get on here to connect with people. I get on here to challenge myself. So when it comes to gaming, why am I going to start putting other people's preferences and y'all's desires and wants before mine? Oh, speaking of, I've been meaning to look up, is that Rockstar game LA Noire a open world game? Because I low-key want it for my Nintendo Switch. Be my baby. Be my baby. You be my baby. Be my baby. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, then there's no point. So apparently LA Noire is an open world game, but lovely Reddit for real experiences. Oh, hold up, y'all. Lovely Reddit says, don't get me wrong, I love this game. It's just I think the developers put a lot of work designing the open world, but it's empty. No side missions, no activities, no places to go hang out. It doesn't encourage you to explore at all. I don't want no goddamn open world game and I'm not seeing the stranger missions pop up, or I'm not getting weird interactions from NPCs like I do in Red Dead. What's y'all favorites? Hold up, let me see. Let's do that. That's gonna be the new poll. Do I still have a poll up here? Thank you, Shay. Do I have a new poll up here? I could have sworn I had a poll. Let me fix the coffee and then we're going to put a new poll. Which Rockstar game is the best? Okay. Okay. I got to do milk in here too. And my cinnamon. Oh, I hope this is good. Reddit is most definitely the best. I agree. We're going to do a poll though, because I want to give people an opportunity to say their reasons and why. And 2 or 1. 2 or 1. You gotta be articulate now. Or 3. The Red Dead Redemption 2 is actually the 3rd game in the franchise, what I found out. Believe it or not. The first Red Dead is called Red Dead Revolver. Okay, so that's done. I'm not gonna add anything else to it. I'm gonna drink it as is. And we're gonna see if it's worth it, bitch. Be my little baby. Be my little baby. Be my little baby. And that white bitch that we blocked earlier, he off his motherfucking rocker talking about some of the people that you were gonna prank were gonna be annoyed. Oh, he doesn't understand clickbait, does he? We were never gonna prank call anybody. We were never gonna prank call anybody, nigga. Do I look like a teenager? I'm 24 fucking years old. And the fact that he actually gave suggestions. Oh yeah, prank call a pizza place. Prank call this place. White people for you. We were never gonna prank call nobody. We've been on here for an hour. Slow. Oops, I'm white. Cody, I ain't got no issue with white people. Except for slavery, racism, systemic racism, oppression. Other than that, if you cool, I'm cool. You cool, Cody? Because one of the first white people that I counted as cool was named Cody from Zack and Cody. So, I don't hate white people. Y'all just annoy me. You would be the second white person. She thinks I am. You'd be the second white man on here that's married to a black woman. So I'm actually getting concerned. Why are so many white people coming to the Alexa Luthor? I'm just kidding. Be my baby, my little baby. You have Undead Nightmare, which is technically before, and also so Red Dead is the fourth. You'd have facts, Cody. You'd be factual. So Red Dead is technically Red Dead 2 is actually the fourth of the franchise. And no, I don't. Because I've never played Red Dead 1. I actually just got into Red Dead this January. Small little story, my dad got me the game back in 2019 because he knew that I was a big Grand Theft Auto fan. He said, oh, Rockstar has this one game and it's like Grand Theft Auto but with cowboys. I said, okay, I'm gonna play it. But one of the first missions, I had to ride a horse and I was just like, bro, what the fuck is this? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Just very lame shit. So progressing forth, I remember getting into it around January. My boyfriend had already beat the game. And I had watched him play it a couple times, so I already knew about the game. I already knew about its lore and stuff like that. And I think I had learned that it was just more expansive than I expected. And so, I had learned it was more expensive than I expected. But I wanted to get into Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora because I really wanted a first-person shooter game, and not really a first-person shooter. I just wanted a shooting game. Still have not gotten that, by the way. Waiting on YouTube. But I wanted Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, and so when I was watching a video, it is so funny now being a Red Dead 2 fan because it's what we do to almost every game now. But hey, what's up, Dizzy D? Good to see you. But the inside joke is, make sure y'all liking and subbing too. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all liking and subbing. The inside joke is, anytime a new game comes out, Red Dead 2 fans have to be the examiners of it. Have to say how it isn't as good as Red Dead. Has to show how the mechanics aren't as well. And that's basically the video I was watching about Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. And so my boyfriend was seeing how they were comparing the two, and I guess it sparked his mind to get into Red Dead 2 again, and that in turn sparked me to get into it because he was into it, and I haven't left. So, I may sneeze. I'm feeling like a little allergy attack. So, with that being said, I have not played Undead Nightmare because I haven't even done Red Dead 1 first. I'm literally just now finding out that, well, not just now, finding out that everything is interconnected. It's fucking crazy. Not even interconnected. The shit is a cohesive story. It's a literal story. And then adding to that, I just found out that I can even get Undead Nightmare along with the first Red Dead. So that was a lot to say. No, I've not played Undead Nightmare yet, Cody, but nigga, are you trying to start a fucking race war conversation or something? What the fuck wrong with you? The fact that black kings started slavery in all Africa. Sweetie, you do know slavery existed all around the world in different variations. You do know that chattel slavery was one of its own, right? Chattel slavery is very different than regular slavery. Chattel slavery is the only type of slavery where your children were enslaved. Chattel slavery is very different than any of the other slavery that was happening because in chattel slavery, your children and yourself could be fed to gators. Your children and yourself were raped, misused, abused, used as stools, torn apart by horses. The fuck did you come over here for with that? There weren't black kings doing that to us in America. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Haha, the second one may be the best game. Literally, the proof is in the pudding. It's the most rewarding game ever. But all right, y'all. We're going to try it. the coffee con huevo. I have an egg in this coffee with a lot of sugar, and we're gonna see if the Italians are on it. We're gonna see if the Italians are right. Oh my God, I'm scared. I'm scared if it's nasty. Whew, Lord bless it. It's not bad, actually. I don't think it's spoon throwing good, like, you know, was shown in the video, but it is good. It's nice and balanced, very smooth. Like, yeah, like I would order this for sure. For sure. I know the egg kind of turns you off, like when you first hear it, but I swear it's actually good. It's really good. It's not like anything of a crazy distinct taste. If anything, I low-key think this is to save money because coffee is a meal suppressant in itself, and I do feel like we know that egg is a protein, so I know I ain't gonna be hungry after this for sure. But yeah, it's good. It's good. What's gangster, Dizzy D? What's gangster? Passion X. Okay. I got it from Ross, actually. Thank you. One of my favorite Ross finds. I do wish that maybe it could have been in the actual color format, but you know, we get what we get and we don't throw a fit. We get what we get and we don't throw a fit. We get what we get and we don't throw a fit. We get what we get and we don't throw a fit. The coffee egg combo, that's my first time seeing that. It was my first time seeing it yesterday, and I tried it today. If that does not tell you how kind of impressionable I can be with some things, it's crazy. Make sure y'all like it and subscribe to know. I say try it. You just get the egg yolk, you mix it with some sugar, and you pour the coffee over it, and you mix it. Like, I know I'm going to be fulfilled. Like, it can't possibly be for, like, straight up taste, but I know, passionate. I know. I might as well told you I done found this mug in a dump or something. Because, like, saying you found something at Ross or TJ Maxx is like saying that you went to Mars to get something and came back. These stores do not be having the same shit. I think we all understand that these are like forms of outlets. Girl, I'm sorry. But if anything, if it helped make you feel better, you can take a picture and put it on Google. I'm sure Google will like find something similar to it. You know, I'll get out the frame for you. There you go. Make sure you get Foghorn in there too. Okay. Okay, I don't like being out the camera for too long. I love seeing myself. So. But thank you for being here, Passion X. Girl, you stressing me out. I actually used to have a friend with that name. That's crazy. Oh, 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 touch me. Speaking of, I actually want to hear that song. Just real quick. Y'all know I gotta hear some Tizo. When I get on that coffee, I gotta hear some Tizo. Digging me. I can hear your body. Oh, yeah. And y'all are crazy. Well, to be fair, I said pranks, not prank calls. But y'all really thought we was gonna do some prank calls today? Do I look like a child to you? Oh my God. I admire that y'all do think I'm that childish, but we was not gonna do no prank calls today. Okay. I can hear your voice. Can you hear your boy? Hello. Digging me. I can hear your body. Digging me. Digging me. Rockstar racing game. You know, I could actively feel like the caffeine. Woo! Here we go. Which Rockstar game is the best? I even put stuff in there for the OGs with Midnight Club. Something I've never played, but you know I'm being fair. Being fair. Digging me. I can hear your buddy digging me. Digging me. I hate when this does this. Get me back to where I was. Who is this? Ho, see, why are you playing with me? That's the same reason why you ain't staying with me. I hate that my hair looks like that. I'm sorry y'all have to see that bump. I haven't had a retwist in a while. So you know, ignore that. Ignore that. We just don't. Yeah. But yes, passionate. I hope you find the cup, girl. I hope you find the cup. I can only do so much. I'm so sorry. I can hear your body digging me. Digging me. Digging me. Hey, appreciate you, Don. Appreciate you. Digging me. The fact that I didn't even... Y'all should... I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to myself. I didn't plan any segments today except for the egg in my coffee. But we could talk about whatever though. Like, y'all know your girl is. But honestly, medieval movies, because y'all know my birthday is in 2 months. And there are some things I want to do. And I think one of the best ways to assure the full grand experience of one of the things I want to do, I want to assure I'm well versed in medievalism. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm well versed in medievalism and the medieval ages and everything that was going on back then. So do y'all have any good recommended films that your girl could watch medieval wise? Or because I got some already. Hold on. Black Knight with Martin Lawrence, The Princess Bride, and I have Game of Thrones. I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to like taste it more. Like the egg and the sugar is actually hidden. I said it was already hidden, but I couldn't like fully tell. I'm actually starting to taste it itself. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Appreciate you. Make sure you like and subscribe though. Those words mean nothing to me. It's nothing to me. Nigga, it's nothing to me. Get a nigga whack for a couple of racks. This shit is nothing to me. Yeah, that's what I like. What's your name? Chuck? Thank you. That's what I like to say. I can't do nothing with a compliment. I can't do nothing. I kid. You can use a compliment. I'm just being anal. Hold on. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah. So I got this one list off of TikTok. It has Game of Thrones, Excalibur, House of the Dragon, Kingdom of Heaven, Merlin, The Pillars of Earth, King and Conqueror, The Messenger, possibly Mary of the Skies. Do y'all have any good medieval movies that your girl could get into that y'all feel like I'm missing out on if I don't? I'm just messing up my combo. And I would say say I feel like the egg really takes away a lot of the bitter taste. So it really just tastes like a smooth drink. You really gotta like coffee. I'll say that. You really have to like coffee, y'all. Really have to. And for somebody like me, that ain't hard. I've been drinking coffee since I was like 7 in church. What's up, y'all? Like, why y'all not talking to me? Don't make me hang up the phone. Somebody done recommended Beowulf, Lord Jesus. No, I know that's literally what I asked for, but it's so crazy because I cannot stand Beowulf. I had to read that shit from my senior year in high school. Oh my God. And for some reason, it took us 5 months. It literally lasted the last of the semester. And I think that's why I'm annoyed with it. To be fair, I think I'll give it another look as an adult because the story was good. Like, it wasn't like I hated the story. I think it's just because it stretched so long and the teacher wanted us to break down so many pieces of the story and why it was important. And as somebody who really appreciates literature, I understand media literacy and why that's important too. I actually get why she was doing all that. Now, as a teenager, as you could see, and with the reaction I had as soon as you said it was like a reflex. Teenage Alexa hated Beowulf so much. I hated it so much. But you know what? That actually is a good selection because that is a very, very like on the nose medieval movie. So thank you for that. And on another note, some pretty shitty animation, if we're being honest. That was around the time, like, with that 3D animation, everybody was, like, tapping their toes into it. It had a pretty star-studded cast, though. Why didn't they make that a live-action one? They gotta have a live-action Beowulf, though, don't they? Germanic, heroic legend, consistent... There's over 3,182 alliterative lines in Beowulf. That's what you're telling me? Hold up, because maybe I didn't understand. Because what's the importance of Beowulf? Clearly, I was so stressed and annoyance, and the fact that we spent so much time on it, I did not even get the point of why we were spending so much time on it. Okay, hold up. I gotta go back to school. Lord. Do y'all want to get the Lord too? Y'all want the Lord too? Let me see. Beowulf is an Old English poem, an epic in the tradition of Germanic heroic legend, consisting of 3,182 alliterative lines contained in the Noel Codex. It is one of the most important and most often translated works of Old English literature. The date of composition is a matter of contention, among scholars. The only certain dating is for the manuscript, which was produced between AD 975 and 1025. Excuse me. Scholars call the anonymous author the Beowulf poet. The story is set in pagan Scandinavia in the 5th and 6th centuries. Beowulf, a hero of the Geats, comes to the aid of Hargarth, the king of the Danes, whose mead hall Heriot has been under attack by the monster Grendel for 12 years. After Beowulf slays him, Grendel's mother tries to take revenge and is turned defeated. Victorious, Beowulf goes home to Gitland and becomes king of the Geats. 50 years later, Beowulf defeats a dragon, but is mortally wounded in the battle. After his death, his attendants cremate his body and erect a barrow on a headband in his memory. I'm so confused. Why was this shit so important for us to read in school? Cause didn't somebody like end up having a baby or something? Like I remember something with like it was like a weird baby. Like somebody ended up having a baby, and like the baby was like half monster or some shit. But this don't say nothing about that. It says in 5th and 6th century Scandinavia. This is also my first time hearing that these niggas was basically Vikings. 6th and 5th century Scandinavia is Viking time. Man, and you saying this was German? This is a lot of shit that ain't making sense to me. A lot of shit ain't making sense to me. I'm sorry. And I could be reading into it too much, and also because I don't like Beowulf, but I don't know, y'all. A lot of things are not making sense to me. It's not making sense to me. This was written in about 5th and 6th century. The story is set in pagan Scandinavia in 5th and 6th century. So these would be Vikings. They was Vikings. Beowulf, a hero of the Geats. What is a Geat? A Geat is, what is that? The Goths were a large North Germanic tribe who inhabits Gothland. Okay, I'll give you that. So I guess they weren't Vikings. They was not Vikings. Okay. Beowulf, a hero of the Geats, comes to the aid of Hargothar, the king of the Danes, whose mead hall Heriot. Bro, I feel like I'm being told lies. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Okay, so no, I was correct because a mead hall is a Viking hall. So you're telling me that German people were Vikings too? Hold up. Which you know isn't crazy, but this is very interesting. Hey, Anthony, love to hear it. And happy belated. We were live on your birthday, but clearly, obviously, for obvious reasons, you weren't here. So happy belated, man. No, I need to look up the map because I don't like shit that don't make sense. I don't like shit that don't make sense. Show me Scandinavia. Okay, that fits. It fits. I just needed it to make sense. It needed to make sense in my head or I was not going to proceed. I was not going to proceed. Appreciate you for coming through, Wishy-Washy. And thank you for getting me on this horrible journey back on Beowulf. Thanks. Thanks so much. Okay. The story is set in pagan Scandinavia in the 5th and 6th centuries. Beowulf, a hero of the Geats, comes to the aid of Hargothar, the king of the Danes. Who the fuck is Hargothar? Anglo-Saxon. It's a lot of motherfucking ethnicities up in this bitch, I'll tell you that. Lord have mercy. Beowulf, a hero of the Geats, comes to the aid of Hargothar, the king of the Danes. What is a Dane? Danes are German people as well, apparently. Okay, whose mead hall Heriot has been under the attack by the monster Grendel for 12 years. After Beowulf slays him, Grendel's mother tries to take revenge and is in turn defeated. Victorious, Beowulf goes home to Geatland and becomes king of the Geats. 50 years later, Beowulf defeats a dragon, but is mortally wounded in the battle. After his death, his attendants cremate his body and erect a barrow and a headband in his memory. I swear I'm still trying to understand why this shit was so important for us to read in school. I don't get it. Scholars have debated whether Beowulf was transmitted orally, affecting its interpretation. If it was composed early in pagan times, then the paganism is central and the Christian elements were added later. Whereas if it was composed later in writing by a Christian, then the pagan elements could be decorative, archaicizing. Some scholars also hold as an okay, so it's important because it was based during medieval time. Got you, got you, got you, got you, got you, got you. Got because I'm really trying to understand. What the fuck is the big deal about fucking Beowulf? I didn't understand it then. I didn't understand it now. What the fuck is it? Jesus. Now I get it. Okay, it talks about one of the first stories discussed or created during these times of no religion, essentially. No structure, no religion, no way to connect yourself spiritually. Okay. The Christian elements, uh, in writing by the Christian and the pagan elements could be decorative art casing. Some scholars also hold an intermediate position. Beowulf is written mostly in the late West Saxon dialect of Old English, when many other dialectical forms are present, suggesting that the poem may have had a long and complex transmission throughout the dialect areas of England. I gotta watch Beowulf again because I just. Oh my god, wait, was Octavius in the class with me? Octavius, do you remember fucking Beowulf, my nigga? Am I tripping? Or like, was that shit just unnecessarily long? But I'm asking for medieval film recommendations, and some thank God you do. And somebody recommended Beowulf, and I just felt like every hair in my neck stand up out of aggravation. Because I remember not liking Beowulf. Because I feel like we spent too much fucking time on it. But now I'm like rereading the wiki page to see even why we even spent so much time on it. Like, what was the importance of this story? Thank you! Long for no fucking reason! But apparently, my nigga, it was long because there are over 3,182 alliterative lines. Additionally, they're saying that because it was created between either 975 AD or 1025 AD, that, and also the fact that it started in Scandinavia and shit like that, that it went through so many different oral interpretations. So basically that shit is so long because so many different people have their own version of the story. My nigga. And I literally just figured out why it was important that we even read the story. I believe it's a form of Christian symbolism. I'm gonna just read this format right here. That, because I don't, I'm gonna just read this part right here. Scholars have debated whether Beowulf was transmitted orally, affecting its interpretation. If it was composed early in pagan times, then the paganism is central and the Christian elements were added later. Whereas if it was composed later in writing by a Christian, then the pagan elements could be decorative art casing. Some scholars also hold an intermediate position. Beowulf is written mostly in the late West Saxon dialect of Old English, but many other dialectical forms are present, suggesting that the poem may have had a long and complex transmission throughout the dialect areas of England. And so they're also saying, because as we know, the medieval times, medieval ages, takes place when there is no religion, there's no structure. This is clearly ADs after the death of Jesus Christ. So you have some people that identify as Christians. And we even getting into that, those that are Christian, they like them old crazy Christians. Like, you know what I mean? Like them Christians that was like sacrificing and shit. Them like crazy motherfuckers. They also ain't believe that women had rights and everything. Them type of Christians. And then you had the straight up pagans that believed in mythologies and their false idols and everything like that. So they're basically saying, because this story started over there and you had Christians, and you had pagans, you had the in-betweeners, so many people wanted the story to align with their beliefs more that it had so many different interpretations. So you're also basically telling me that Beowulf was supposed to be a story about Christianity? I'm just so lost How? And apparently, the manuscript suffered damage from a fire in 1731. Bro, what the fuck? This is crazy. This is literally crazy. I will say, if it wasn't for me watching Vikings, I would have not understood the first half of this Wikipedia page at all. Because apparently Beowulf takes place. Hold up, I'm gonna find it. It takes place in 5th and 6th century Scandinavia. I know from the Viking show that Scandinavia is Denmark and hold up, I'm finding it. Is Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and Finland. It's all them areas. That's what Scandinavia was called first, and that's where everybody came. Apparently, it's shocking to me because I just found it out, but it's not really shocking when you look at the map. But apparently, there could have been some German people that were Vikings too, and those were the North Germans though, the North Germanic people. Because Denmark is right above Germany, and Denmark is a part of Scandinavia. That ain't really got no well, it kind of does have relevance to the story because it counts Beowulf as an epic in the tradition of a Germanic heroic legend. So Beowulf is also a German story as well, apparently. It's a lot of different things going on with this motherfucking story. It's a lot of things. A lot of things. I remember reading about that. The connections are there. I remember thinking, why the fuck are we reading such a long story and it's not in a novel, but it's in a, it's a textbook. Like, that's middle school shit. We reading a book out of textbook. Why are we not reading this from a novel? I remember that being one of my things. I remember we ended up watching the movie. I remember, I think didn't we have like tests every week over how much we understood about the story? And I don't know. Back then, when it came to teenage Alexa, if I felt like there was no reason for me to be learning something, I like legit would turn my brain off. And it wasn't hard to do because I have ADHD. So I would just literally let myself just, oh, when is this over, child? Lord have mercy. I remember reading it and studying it. When was that, Anthony? 20 years ago? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Do you remember enjoying it? Or liking it? Because I don't remember either. But apparently I'm going to have to watch it again because I'm trying to get a good understanding on medieval times because I really like it. You know? Might have been. No! Now, Anthony, you know you ain't have to laugh at that other joke I done made about Anthony. That's fucking crazy. Don't even. What's up, Octavius? Guess what? Student loans are being paid in full for every American? Please say yes. Please say yes. Oh, my God. What's up, Keon? How are you doing? I'm still looking at them. I have always been interested in comics, but I think I'm going to start reading them seriously. Yes! What brought this on? And who are you going to start reading and everything? Oh my gosh, you need like advice and suggestions? Oh my God. And thank you for subbing, Keon. I appreciate it. Love that. We almost at 60 likes, y'all. We get to 60, I'll blow some bubbles. I ain't blowing bubbles all day. Also, Octavius, you asked me to guess what? I'm going to ask you to guess what. Guess what I put in this coffee this morning. But it was Spider-Man. That's not bad. You act like you're going to tell me you started off with Green Arrow or something. That's when we would have a problem. If you told me you started off with Green Arrow, Iron Man, Daredevil, those would have been the problems. And that's because those are Batman's like 3 biggest copycats. Those would have been the problem. Like, my nigga, if you want to just read the OG. Like, what? And I don't like Marvel, no, but I like some characters. I like Storm. And I like Black Panther. And I do like Spider-Man. It depends on like which one, but I do like Miles Morales and I do like the films. Now I would not sit down and read a Spider-Man comic except for Miles Morales. I recommend starting with him. And you're starting at the best time too, Octavius, because hold on. An egg yolk specifically. It is called Coffee con huevo. I learned it from the Italians on TikTok. Crazy shit. I have not been influenced on TikTok since 2020 when they told me to put Takis and cream cheese and a jalapeno, and that shit was fire. So it's been quite a while for me to get influenced, and you know, I'm not mad at it. But hold on, I'm gonna get you a book so I can show you like the best thing to say. Next thing you're gonna say, no April Fools, my nigga. It's actually good. I did an egg yolk with sugar, and you stir it, you whip that motherfucker, and you pour the coffee in there. It's called Coffee con Huevo. I swear to God, I'm not joking. I thought I would be upset. I'm not. But hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta get one or two more things. I'll be back. I'm sorry. I take comics serious. I gotta redo my lip liner. I done smudged it all the way off. Shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Bad bitch first, comic second. ADHD turn. I didn't fucking grab the bubbles. All right, I'm back. Did somebody just ask, am I from New York? Thank y'all for correcting them, because I don't have the energy today. I don't! Oh my God, Anthony, you from New York? That's crazy. tell me something I don't know. That's fucking crazy. And Keon, what do you mean, what about Hulu? I'm confused. And you from San Antonio? I love having Texans here. Shout out to you. That's one of my possible destinations for my birthday. One of them. I'm deciding between two. I'm not gonna tell y'all the other one now. I'm not. I'm not. Oh, okay. Now, Octavius, since you're about to get into the comics, these are things or just like examples I wish people would have told me when I first started getting into them. And to be honest with you, I'm only about 5, 6 years in it myself, like fully being immersed. Obviously, I read comic strips growing up, like in the newspaper. I watched some of the TV shows, but actually making sure I'm keeping updated with the universes, buying the comics, staying up to date on different accounts and with different characters. It's been about like 6 years. So I've learned a little bit. You can ask me questions about things and stuff. I'm getting more well versed. But this is for sure advice I wish people told me when it came to getting into comics. If it starts sounding like I'm woman explaining too much, let me know, because I don't want to do that. But just let me know. So, one, I'm sure you know that characters come with different. All characters have different stories. Like and I say that to say they're gonna have different writers and illustrators on them. It's gonna always be more than one story for your character. Even on a particular series, they'll fuck around and give your character an additional artist. I mean, writer. It could be a one series that you were already reading, and now all of a sudden your character is kind of acting a little bit different, or maybe things aren't being delivered to you like you wanted them to be before. A different writer, different artist, things like that. But hold up. Let me make sure Octavius is still here if I get all this information and he's not still here. Octavius, are you still here? Digging you like I'm nigga this. All right, bet. Good. Had to make sure, cause I did not want to deliver all that information and use another. All right, perfect. You're taking notes. Cool. Okay, so yes, all characters have multiple versions of themselves. Low key, hence the multiverse shit that always happens, and they're always gonna have different stories. So you'll probably be into even with that. Like I was saying, you'll be reading a series and then all of a sudden your character's acting very differently. They could have changed writers, they could have changed illustrators, things like that happen all the time. Piggybacking off of that, of what I've been saying about having multiple versions of themselves, this would be an example of having multiple versions of the same character. Do we see? These are also different types of comics that you could get. This is not all the forms. You can get comic. That's another thing too, my nigga. Saving money, because comics, them things is not cheap. They're not cheap. You can get comics from the Apple Store. If you have a Amazon account, if you set up an Audible, they give you free comics just because you have an Audible account as well. Now, it may not be a full trade. I think I'm using terminology you don't know yet. This is a comic as well. When I say comic, this is a comic. Comics are typically the magazine ones. They're individual stories. They act like YouTube with the amount of fucking ads they put in it. No jokes. They act like motherfucking YouTube. Want to break from the ads? Want to break from the ads? Want to break from the ads? So personally, I don't get comics like that. I actually want to get more of these for when I'm on the toilet. TMI, but I'm trying to take away screen time any way I can, and being on the toilet I do think is an unnecessary form of screen time. So I want to get more of these so it could be like when we were in the 2000s and we had magazines and newspapers up in the bathroom. So that's low-key what I find magazine comics beneficial for. They're also good if you're trying to get into a particular series but you don't know if you like it yet. So for example, I'm sure you've heard about Absolute Batman being out right now. They have magazine ones because it's so recent, because it came out last year, but they also have the trade. You can get Absolute Batman trade, and trade is basically, let's say Absolute Batman in its first issues came out with 15 stories, so basically 15 chapters. Absolute Batman Volume 1. Yet, the absolute, mind you, I haven't read one yet and I'm anticipating it. I am so fucking geeked. They're making an Absolute Catwoman my birthday month. I'm getting it. and I know I just said I don't really like these, and I just said I'm gonna get these for like the toilet. I need to get it on magazine because that's another thing too. Because Absolute Batman, Octavius, you gotta get shit quick. I mean, when it comes to comics, you gotta get shit quick, even when it's something that's produced in a trade, because people will scoop that up quick as fuck. We all know about collectors. I don't think I need to say more. Those are the people that you also have to compete with when it comes to getting comics. Magazine, trade, and even compact. And I ain't even gotten into compact yet. And this is the best version of comics ever. I ain't even gotten into it. Okay. But yes, so I recommend magazine comics when you're trying to save money, when you're also trying to start a series but you don't know if you'll like it yet. Also if you're trying to test out a writer, because just like I told you, in comics you'll have multiple different versions of your character. To see if you like the way somebody is writing your character, you can get a magazine comic, read it. If you don't like it, you can get this motherfucker to Half Price Books. Half Price Books buys these. Swear to God. It's easy, just like that. Where can I find physical copies? I heard Bedrock City. Yes, Bedrock City is good. I use them a lot. They are a little high in price. I swear to God, they a little high in price. But you know, they worth it. It's a lot of Bedrock Cities around Houston. There's one, you know what I'm talking about. It's one by Star Cinema. And you know the Star Cinema I'm talking about. It's right there. It's the one, and yeah, I ain't gonna say too much because you know it's people that be watching this. But it's the Star Cinema right there. It's right there. You got one right, and then there's one. Oh, I wish I knew streets. I think it was like FM20. It's like 3 different Bedrock cities around Houston. There's actually one 20 minutes from me right now. There's also Third Planet. Third Planet comic store is actually the oldest comic store in Houston. It is so cute because they always change the sides. They'll have somebody like painted and everything, but it's a big ass blue building and it's on a big ass corner. It is hard to miss. It is so cute. They have everything. They have manga, comics, posters, toys. They have old toys from like the 80s and the 70s and shit up in there. It's really, really nice. I recommend them too. They also have a very expansive collection of magazine comics. So that's another thing too. Which one do you want to go to for more updated thing? Third Planet is going to have everything you need. They will. They'll have everything that you need. But I will say Bedrock City is always going to have the more recent releases, like new shit. I would say even down to their magazine comics, it'll be a little bit more newer. Third Planet is going to have like that old nostalgic shit. So I would say Third Planet Comics and Bedrock City. Also, already said one of them, Half Price Books. Half Price Books. So that's going to be something. I have not even been to every comic book place because like I told you, I'm only 6 years up in this motherfucker. So, you know, bear with me. But those are the 2 places I know you can get them. Of course you're not, Keon. Those are the 2 places I know you can get physical comics that are updated, that are new. You can get good magazines too. Third Planet Comic Book Store and Bedrock City. Then when it comes to, hold up, I just lost it. I was just trying to tell you something and I just lost it. Damn it, I just lost it. Let me find it. Oh, Half Price Books. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. So when it comes to Half Price Books, I told you they do sell these. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga, do not go to Half Price Books just to get you no magazine comic. You can get that shit at Bedrock City and at Third Planet. If you're gonna go to Half Price Books, that's also what I was gonna say. Half Price Books and Amazon are where I would recommend you get comics for the cheapest. Amazon is always, well, in comparison to a Half Price Books, they're gonna be cheaper, but Half Price Books is not going to have every single like updated comic. As you would expect, it's where people donate books. So sometimes it'll be things that you want, that you don't want. It'll be new books like this. I believe this one was actually made. I didn't get this from Half Price. I got this from a comic book store, but I've seen at least 3 of these in a Half Price Books. Surprisingly so. It's like one of the greatest Harley Quinn stories ever. The fuck? But yeah, this was made in 2021. So that'll give you a timeline of like, they'll have recent comic books and Half Price Books. They'll have some from the 80s, the 90s. It can range in a lot, but they will be cheaper than they will ever be in the comic book store. Swear to God. So I would recommend you start off at a Half Price Books because I think I actually privated it. But I used to have a comic book shopping vlog on my channel. I spent $134 on books. Now, that's good for the literacy rate, but what does that do for my pockets, though? You know? You're not spending that much if you go to half price books. Go to half price books, especially because you're starting off and you're like, I'm sure you're trying to figure out like which character you like, who you relate with, who you like. That's another big thing too. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just so excited. And I just had coffee. Let me chill. Okay. Because you're getting started, I would highly recommend you go to half price books. Not only do you get cheaper pricing, you get to also see all the different comics, and it's not as overwhelming. I would say comic book stores, it's like being a kid in a candy store. It's so many things, from the books, the posters, the toys. It's so many things. So I would honestly recommend going into half price books for that reason too. So you get a concise front and center picture of the comics that you want, the type of things that you want to read. Also, there is more than just DC and Marvel when it comes to comics. I'm sure you knew that though, but that's another thing. When you go into a comic book store, it's not going to just be DC and Marvel, and that's the extra like overwhelming thing I'm talking about. You're going to be seeing some shit like what? Like Invincible. I'm sure you know Invincible is from Image Comics. That's the same comic that Walking Dead is under. So you're going to be seeing a lot of shit. And as a fellow comic book lover to a fellow one, it's going to be like, no, I need this one. I need that one. I need this one. I need that one. Because who wouldn't read this? I know by the time I come back to grab this one, they're going to take it. I need that. I need that. So, so I would honestly recommend doing half price books for multitudes of reasons. You get cheaper books, new and old, for less pricing than you would in the actual comic book store. You get a more concise view of the different books that you possibly would want. Sometimes, oh my gosh, motherfuckers be donating full series in them bitches. Oh my God, I ain't get on that level yet where I can get me a full series at half price books, but I seen somebody donate the whole Fable series, one of my favorite comic book series. It was like 1 to 20. I wanted that bitch so bad. But sometimes you'll come up like that. Like if you know a series that you really like and somebody already donated it, it's crazy. I saw your Black History Month post on comics, and there was some series you showed that got me like, which one? Which one? As a matter of fact, I used to sell my old comic books until someone asked me, why are you selling the comic books? He said, you'll take my whole box of comics. Didn't know that he was starring, etc. What you mean, Anthony? Oh, like you collected or you sold comics when you were younger? I could actually pull it up here. And I'll tell you the ones that I was being for real about and which ones I was being a content creator about. You know, we got to do a little extra zeal. You never know who's going to try to sponsor you. So you got to be good about everything you post. This one, 10. Bitch, now you know. Let me see. Hold on. You can ask me some more questions. I still got more things to tell you, but you can ask me some things as well. What would I also recommend? Oh, I already told you can do Apple Books for comics. I could tell the difference by your reaction. Police! Don't expose me. Don't expose me. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But this is a good place to also show you. I told you if you have an Amazon account and you set up a Kindle Unlimited account, you get all free books. This isn't Kindle, this is Apple Books, but I'm sure you have an Apple product too. So Apple Books also has comics on here. I actually just got this one yesterday. It's from one of my other favorite writers called Maria Lovelit. She be doing like she does spicy comic books. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I do read spicy comic books. Okay, we'll move on now. All right. As you can also see, they sell comics in the same way that they're sold in the store. They have individual and they also have the full stories. So this one right here, I think this is the full one. Hold up. No, this is actually one issue. Please. Please, Octavius. Oh my God. Okay. So this is the Harley Quinn one. Clearly, that's my bitch. Like, duh. But this only has 22 pages. So this clearly is only one comic book. One of these. Hence why it's $1.99. Now, granted, that's actually a deal. For 22, that's actually a motherfucking deal because as you can see right here, it's $4.99. This one $4.99. On here, it's $1.99. But the big difference is, just like with all things that are physical versus digital, which one would you prefer? Do you want a comic on your phone or do you want it in physical? And to continue, this one right here is volume 3 of a Catwoman book. 299 pages. Okay, so remember those terms. When it says a volume, that means it's a full collection of a particular part of the series. And typically, when you want a bunch of the story, you're going to want to go after volumes. I'm just trying to give you the terminology to get familiar with. But this is a Catwoman Volume 3, and it's $16.99. It's honestly some good deals. Like, I actually, I just told you I have one on here already. I've purchased a couple comics on my phone and my iPad before. I had Batman Hush. Well, that was Heart of Hush, actually. I have Batman Hush upstairs. I have Vixen Rebirth. That shit was ass. I ain't read a Vixen comic I like yet. Damn. Shit. Another spicy comic book. I ain't gonna wait. That ain't it. There you go. Wait. So y'all can see. Ah! But no, there you go. Spicy comic book right there. Some more Catwoman. Bitterroot is my fave. Oh my God, I love Bitterroot. I love Bitterroot so much. Okay. The guy was looking for comic books for his new comic book store. I gave him 2,000 comic books, if anything. What? Crazy. We're all adults, like, come on. I'm just glad I'm not being judged. So, I recommend for everybody. I definitely want to buy an e-ink device just for digital copies of books, manga, comics. Low-key, me too. Like, them Kindles have been calling me. Specifically the, like you said, the e-ink. I want the one with the color. I don't want no black and white shit. But yeah, low-key, because I want to be able to have both. Just like the idea, because I've actually done that before. When I worked on a movie set, I brought a good amount of comics with me. And one thing I was nervous about was accidentally leaving them. So I can see the benefit of a Kindle with that. I don't have the space for physical yet. I have it. Same. Yeah. Literally, that's another reason why I want the Kindle. Because I know, like, when I get the money to get all the ones I want, it's not going to be no space. None. Thank you, Octavius. I try. I just love stories. And, it just comes out. Oh, my God. Gobble, gobble. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go to the short so we can see which one. Or which ones. Another big thing, too. How do I want to... Illustration shame. I'm somebody, I will put a comic book down if that art is trash. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this, do not feel bad if you do the same thing. One of the big words in comic book is comic, okay? Illustration. If you give me a comic book and it's in an art style I don't like, or it's too childish, or it's too rough, it's not for me. So I'm going to let you know, because sometimes I will go through that where I'm just like, I don't really want to finish this, but everybody is like, oh my gosh, this is like one of the greatest comics ever. But the art is ass, though. Like, is that not one of the qualifications? Thank you, Octavius. So I knew you was real. If my eyes cannot break down, or they can't even, because eyes ain't got no palate, but basically, if it's not appealing, it's not appealing to the eye. It's an eyesore. I'm not reading this. Let me go shop on Amazon. My tax refund just hit. Boy, I'm telling you. But no, for real, Amazon does have some good deals. Because that's another thing, too. Amazon, I always forget, started off as a book site. It literally started off as a book site. It's always going to have cheaper books. For real. Trying to find my damn. Where is it? Didn't I put it out more recently? I'm just gonna go to my TikTok. Content creator shit. I put it on every fucking thing. Okay. Here I go. 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 That's Static. Did you like Static? If I'm being honest with you, that art style was not it, man. But it just because it wasn't for me doesn't mean it isn't for you. I do have a TikTok. I don't use it as much because, believe it or not, I'm still like kind of shy to do TikTok because I feel like TikTok is I don't know. I feel like the audience over there is a little different. Like, swear to God, I have had so many different Sims clips posted on my regular account on TikTok. No response, no people saying that it was funny or nothing. So it's like, oh, okay, like, I kind of just chill. I set up a second account, you know, content creator shit, so I can make sure everything is getting the proper exposure like I want it to. I have gotten more views on it than I had when I posted it on my regular TikTok account. I've gotten more comments, more people saying that it's funny and entertaining, more likes, reposts. TikTok is real fake. Like, TikTok got like an Instagram feel to it. People will say that they want to receive something authentically and they love when people are showing that they're working and being themselves. It's lies, you know? But that never, well, I try not to let it affect my work ethic. But I don't really prefer to use TikTok for every single thing, especially when it comes to like posting stuff, because I feel like it's a waste of time sometimes. But that is a way for you to expose yourself and get yourself out there. So I don't know. I honestly planned on doing a get ready with me to become Harley Quinn, because I'm doing that on Friday. Oh yeah, you missed the first part. I'm doing that on Friday. I was supposed to do it today, but one, I wanted to make sure I got fully comfortable again with, you know, streaming since I've been away for a couple of days. And then secondly, it was a wardrobe malfunction. I had to order a whole new outfit and it said it was gonna arrive today. So we just gonna postpone that to Friday, okay? But my big plan was to have the baddest clown bitch come out on April Fool's Day. I thought that was gonna be amazing. But you know, everything happens on God's timing. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, okay. Yes! Make sure you're here. See your girl in action. Oh, before I forget, because I've just been rambling. Me too. Magazine comic. Trade hardcover. They have trade soft covers too, which you can like move, but you know, clearly this is a hardcover. I've actually never taken it. Is this how it feels to take the top off of a Maybach? Oh my God. I'm like so shocked right now. What the fuck? This is hard as fuck. It's Bad Harley and then it's her back here with her kids. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. In some of the variations, her and Joker have kids, so. Crazy. Oh yeah, but I was showing you, this is a trade hardcover. So they have trades that come in hardcovers and then they have some that come in paperbacks. I am lost for words. I just love her so much. It's crazy. And you'll be there too, Anthony. I love it. I love the support, y'all. Okay, yes, reminder. Magazine comic. Trade hardcover. And lastly, also ebook. You know about ebook as well. Ebola. Oh my God, you're leaving now? Okay, before you go. Okay, I need to give you the best information. Compact comics. Easiest, cheapest, and the best way to get your comics. This has the whole series of this Harley Quinn stories. This has about, give or take, about 60 of her stories that were written in here. And they're all cohesive. As you can see, it's a trade paperback. As you can see, everything is right in front of your face. I'm so sorry. I just have to make sure I told you. This is Compact Comic. They have not released many, but there are some I highly recommend. Since you said you wanted to get into Batman, Batman at least has 3 compact comics. One is with Superman, one is his Batman Hush series, and one is Batman Court of Owls. I highly recommend the Court of Owls one. I plan to get that. And since you're planning to get into Batman, that's the best way for you to get a good amount of his story, and also for cheap. These are also very cheap, my nigga. They're cheap. They're $10. $10 for this much story. This, 25. This is 25 and this is only one story. This is 25 and this is only one story, Octavius. Compact Comic is the best advice I can say. I'm sorry I didn't get to go through the full TikTok video. You come back tomorrow, I'll tell you which ones were actually good or not. Or I don't know, if you join the Discord, you could actually ask me in there, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Thank you for being here, man. Sorry I kept you long. I love that you're getting into comics. I love it. I love it. Yes. Yeah. You know it's tea when you see them 2 fingers touching. Literally. I'm telling you, this is the best thing. And I'm sure you know, as a manga lover, they clearly just copied off of manga. And that's what makes this so good. They put all the stories into one. This shit is so fucking good. Oh my gosh. And I haven't even fully finished this one yet. I've done a good amount. I'm actually technically halfway through it. I actually have the first half of this book in my car. Like, that would be the best way to show you the difference. The first half of this book, right here, is in my car. That's how much story is in this motherfucker for $10. I love when America just gets shit right, you know? No, I don't write comics yet. I plan to in the future. Though. You know I can't miss Alexa Quinn Luthor. That's what the live gonna be called too. Alexa Quinn Luthor. I took the top off the Maybach. I took the top off the Maybach. You bitch niggas never play it. It's not on the Maybach. And it's, wait, that is on. Appreciate you, ABPZA. Appreciate you. I don't even know how to say that. My God. I started talking about comics too much. I didn't even answer his full questions about this one. Like, which ones was good or not. And this is exactly why teachers have a full itinerary, a full syllabus breakdown of how the class is going to be for the day. It's crazy. Well. No, because I don't want to give the information and he's not here no more. So I'll just save that for when we go live again later this week. And I honestly think we're at a good closing out point. Y'all ain't tell me it was 4:23. Wait, what's that one? Y'all seen that video of that seal? It's so cute. So funny. I took the top off the Maybach. You bitch niggas never played it. This is such a cute pic, actually. All these different versions of Harley. This is how I feel waking up in the morning. Which me am I going to be today? It's always telling me to clean this camera lens. How do you get dirty so often? Me picking, which personality am I going to be today? The fact that this Harley Quinn novel basically makes her a brunette is actually what I find kind of the funniest. So she's a brunette. She like dyed both sides. One was red, one was black. Literally just went. They made her as hardcore as she could be, and I love it so much. Oh my gosh. And I think the best way for us to close this out, y'all, is no other than on a Tizo song. I thank everybody that came back for our first live after our hiatus. Thank you so much. Shout out to both Anthony's. Shout out to Octavian. Shout out to Shay. Shout out to Win. Thank y'all so much for always supporting me. Shout out to Faust. Y'all came through and y'all just instantly gave me all the love and just appreciation that I always just look for. And y'all came through and showed me why I do this. We have community. And I love y'all so much. And y'all know it's a good day when your girl makes some money. You know it's a good day when your girl makes some money. You know it's a good day when your girl makes some money. But either way, I'm just so glad that we got back on here today, full of Sprite, full of youthful energy. I am just so happy. Your girl is energized, and I got to try out Café con Huevo. So we tried out new things, and we were gifted for it, fully rewarded for it. So let that be the lesson for today. Try new things today, y'all. Sorry, I was doing that so I could burp in peace. But no, for real. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and close it out with our teaser. I hope y'all enjoyed today's show as much as I enjoyed making it. Y'all know this is a one-woman show, so I'm just always so supportive when y'all come through and y'all are just here to see me, this one woman who does all these things for herself. But I thank y'all so much. We're going to get back into action, everything in rotation like we usually do with the rest of this week. Please make sure y'all are here Friday because your girl will be Harley Quinn. No games, no games. And I'd love to see y'all all there so we can have us a glorious time. You understand? I'd love to see all my little puddings. Okay? But we're going to listen to that teaser and go ahead and get out of here. Oh my God. Why is it not popping up? I swear I was listening to this shit all fucking last week. And now it's taking forever to pop up. Okay. And start the show at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If it's anything you're not in anything you into, baby, don't front talk, I can add to the menu. It's on music, baby, every year. Your mind. Deeper. Going deeper in love with you before he goes. I can hear your body saying, digging me. Ah! 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 And we cut it off because we don't listen to that man over here. Thank you very much. Ah! But I love y'all so much. Let's go ahead and get these bubbles started because y'all got me to 63 likes. Okay? And y'all are amazing and I love y'all so much. An amazing, successful live, our first day back, and I know we're going to have an amazing rest of the week. Please be sure y'all to eat some good food, drink your water, say your prayers, and I will see y'all next time. Thank you for tuning in for today's episode of the Alexa Luthor Show. I will see y'all tomorrow and every day until then. Peace, love, and pizza. Love y'all. This is...